Well, this year, Joe and I participated in a YouTube collaboration called Shedwars Global Gardening. What Shedwars is a bunch of people, two teams basically join, and we do some gardening videos, kind of some how-tos and some learning videos documenting how we grow things and teaching a little bit about growing and whatnot. And we participated this year for the first time, and we produced estimated 460 pounds of produce. Now that includes eggs, meat from our chickens, and everything we grew in the garden: potatoes, carrots, onion. Tomatoes were a big one. We did tons of tomatoes this year. And I still actually have a few things growing in the greenhouse right now. Some cherry tomatoes, a few small peppers, and celery. So, thanks to the greenhouse, the season isn't totally over for us, and we do have a few small things still growing in there. But the rest of the garden is done. We have had snow, we've had freezing temperatures. Today happens to be a really nice day. It's about 15 degrees out. And it's October 24th. While we look at the garden, part of the garden, I'm just going to go through some of the things that we grew and how much weight we got from each item. So we didn't do very good with potatoes this year. We ended up with about 50 pounds of potatoes. We ended up with 30 pounds of zucchini, 20 pounds of beets, 35 pounds of onions. Herbs, we grew chives, oregano, parsley, sage, basil, tarragon. I'm sure I'm missing some. Thyme, rosemary, garlic, and the garlic scapes as well. Garlic scapes we actually chopped up and froze. Garlic itself, most of it we saved whole, and it will last us through till next year. And then some of it we replanted as well. Broccoli, cauliflower, estimated about 15 pounds of that. Cabbage was 25 pounds. A few of our smaller heads of cabbage, slugs took over, so they didn't do too well. But the purple cabbage seemed to do great. We had no slugs in it at all, so we will be looking into growing the purple cabbage next year. Squash didn't do too good either. It was growing over where it was really wet, and it was a little shady over there. So squash, we got about 30 pounds. Cucumbers didn't do well at all. We only got about 2 pounds of cucumbers. Peppers, tomatoes, things like that did amazing, and estimated about 100 pounds of tomatoes. And with the tomatoes, we ended up we canned some crushed tomatoes. We made spaghetti sauce, a bunch of different types of spaghetti sauce. We made hot sauce, we made ketchup, we made salsa, chili sauce, pizza sauce, barbecue sauce, and tomato paste as well. And we utilized every bit of the tomato, including the skins and any of the discarded pieces from in canning all of that other stuff. And we ate other things like fiddleheads and mushrooms that we forage for here on our property. Some of those we ate fresh, some we pickled, some we dehydrated. Rhubarb, rhubarb we did a bunch of different things with this year, trying some new things. The rhubarb patch did amazing. Just regular rhubarb sauce. I pickled some rhubarb. That it turned out really good. It was like a sweet pickle brine that I used, and they get a little bit soggy, but otherwise they taste and are really good. We dehydrated rhubarb as well, cut it into small strips, and coated it in some sugar, and that was a nice treat to have. Peas, beans, all that type of thing. We mostly freeze that type of stuff. The strawberries patch I just started last year, so we got a couple pounds off of it this year, and most of them we just ate fresh. Hopefully I'll get enough to do some jams next year. But I guess that is about it. Asparagus will be ready for next year. This was the second year growing it, so third year it should be good to go. And yeah, I guess that is about it. So about 460 pounds of food that we grew and produced here on our homestead. All right, if you are looking for more information, I'll share some links with Homestead Aquarius and Will It Grow, who are the two team leaders for the Shedwars Global Gardening collaboration. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day.